I went to graphic communications art on 50th Street and Broadway, but I didn't like that school because I never wanted to be a graphic designer, and I'd already had a trade.
I recently graduated from DeWitt Clinton High School up in the Bronx. I'm in a school, I'm like the top program, the Einstein program, Macy program. I'm going to college, going upstate to Binghamton University in the SUNY system. I'm probably going to do a science, major in science and in literature, probably minor in theater. It's a toss-up between pediatric surgery and sports medicine.
I got my GED in jail, you know what I'm saying? I didn't even know how to read when I went to jail, you know?
But I dropped out. Okay. That was personal, though. That was like a lot of personal reasons. I was like orphaned, like my mom's had passed when I was young. I went through a lot. That's a personal story. Like, I don't really want to get into that, though, but...
I went to St. Mark's. It's on 138th and on Lenox. Very strict, real strict. The rulers, it was like Catholic, you know, that real old, hit the rulers and all that and send you in the office. But then I went to Cardinal Hayes up in the Bronx, too. It's an all-boys school. It's a good school, but just me and my character didn't fit well in there, so I got kicked out. I want to take my GED. I got my GED, so...
I went to school a lot of places. I went to school on 144th, 27th and 8th, PS 194. I went to Roberto Clemente on 132nd and Broadway. I went to Wiley on 114th, between 7th and 8th.
I got kicked out in 12th grade.
In 12th grade, but you obviously graduated.
No, I got a GED after that. Oh, gotcha. I got my GED, yeah.
We came from Little, proud of him right here. Robert, Trey, we call him. He got his bachelor's degree. He graduated Thursday from City College, right there up the hill in Harlem. Like, love him to death. Like, you know.
What you made? And what you made?
to know where we came from, like to know what we done, like what he done, like is like okay. You can't read his book, like.
We used to run the halls. We used to go through the back exits, go get lunch, come back into school. We used to smoke weed in the school. We used to sell weed to our teachers and deans. Horrible. Horrible.
When I was going to school, they was bringing guns to school. You know what I'm saying? Guns and knives and sneaking through the back door. So I don't really hear too much of that right now. So a lot of kids are getting their education. I see a lot of younger kids going to college now, straight from high school. So that's a good thing. The percentage is up now.
Kids don't get the right education. They feel like, you know, they see people drive by in big, nice and fancy cars. They see nice things and they go to what they think, you know, works for them, which is a local drug dealer, a local hustler, stealer, you know, credit card, whatever.
It's all about a paycheck because most of them don't live in our area. Most of them live in, you know, the suburbs. So basically they come in, like I said, it's all about a paycheck. Get your paycheck, go home, and you don't care what you leave behind.
As a whole, you have to have teachers that care about the people that they're teaching. And a lot of teachers don't live in the area or in the inner city. They travel in from the suburbs, and they kind of don't really have a connection to the kids or a connection to the community. And, you know, they see it maybe as a burden, therefore the child will get a subpar education.
Cold-Blooded Books is our company. From a thug to a man is our first issue. Definitely something, man, from Harlem to Delaware to Boston, man, that they can relate to, man. What I do is help students and parents maximize their financial aid opportunities. And what I decided to do is put this philosophy in the book form so it can be attractive and appealing by using the word hustle. Now, hustle means having it energetic and being forceful in terms of going out there and getting it, because if you're lazy, you're not going to get any money. And in the book, it categorizes the number of different sources a student and parents can capitalize off of.
We had over 70% that got accepted to a school, whether that was a CUNY or a private or a SUNY or whatever. Quite a few of them went off to go to college. To me, that testament is how many of your kids who go to college learned enough to survive and stay there. That's really when you know you're successful.
Right. In most of the schools that I've worked at, there's been a little bit of a fear of black males. I see it start as early as first grade. Teachers afraid of disciplining or handling boys of color, you know, especially black boys.
One of the things I loved about my old school is that, I mean, there was a serious family atmosphere that was present there. Predominantly black and Latino staff, which matched the student population. I had kids who got in trouble with the law and, you know, was sending them over to the Neighborhood Defenders Association in Harlem, trying to help them get some sort of legal advice when I knew that they couldn't afford to pay for it on their own. I mean, we did everything we could do for them.